Hey there, welcome to a new episode of Kyusho Korner. I'm Sensei Mish, and this is part 4 of our multi-part series of the Vulcan neck pinch. Yes, we are getting into our third technique. So this one's pretty wicked. And I get into why it's wicked. I actually give a real life example of, so we've actually seen this, or maybe some of us have actually seen this. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, little bell, that'll get you notified anytime I put up a new episode. Give us a like, share, comment. Well, comment at the end. I like. All right, we are on to Edge of Forever. So our Edge of Forever is, we'll show a couple different things with this, but this essentially is one of the most common type of nerve pinches that we see in the TV show. It is that same side from front, okay? Because it has so many different variations, I've just chosen points that I think work best for this style, okay? If you're gonna work on something else, you can work on something else, but this is what I've chosen. So, 2 primary points with a third is optional, okay? And actually the second point is optional. You can go either one based on hand size, body size, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go to stomach 10 and small intestine 15, okay? I'm gonna have my thumb on stomach 10, doesn't like that, and my middle finger on small intestine 15, okay? So from here, when I do the technique, I'm pinching and rolling. I'm still doing that, kind of that pinch and roll, okay? Now for Thomas, I get a good reaction, but I'll show you how I get an even better reaction in a second. So if we just come up here and I dig in, all right? Okay. That's just a pinch and roll. That's not breathing or anything like that, okay? If I add a breath into it, okay, I have a better dysfunction, okay? Got him to his knees, that would be, say, a level 3. Now, I hadn't really mentioned this before because it's not truly important. If you guys have been watching my stuff, I do give elemental values for different points, but when I was coming up with these different techniques for the Vulcan neck pinch, I did not think about elements at all. I mean, they're there, but I was like, whatever. I want the points to work as points. That's really how they should. But I'm not above playing. So in one of Dillman's books, I know Dillman haters out there, you can laugh all you want, but in one of Dillman's books, he gives elemental values to stances. And so I've kind of played with different stances on these different ones. This application is actually the one where I get, and not just on Thomas, but on other people as well, I get a much better reaction, okay? So, and elements are part of that. So if we take stomach 10 has an elemental value of fire. Earth. Small intestine 15 or triple warmer 15, that's the other one, they both have fire. So you have earth and fire. Now, if I go into a cross stance, that's water. So if we look at the elemental value in the cycle of destruction, we have earth, which is stomach 10, obstructs water, which is the water stance I'm going to show you, and then the cross stance, which water quenches fire, which is small intestine 15. Now, according to elemental theory, 3 points, cycle of destruction, creates knockout. So I was like, doesn't hurt to play. And it just so happens that I get actually a pretty good response. So if you guys don't know what a cross stance is, it's simply just here. And now I'm not crossing my legs because I have to, trying to stop myself from peeing. But I've got one leg in front of the other, and I've got my shin of this leg actually touching the calf of my other leg. All right? So, and we have bladder that runs on the back. And so essentially my shin touching the bladder turns it into water. Don't know why, couldn't explain it. I read it in a book. But just like I tell everybody, play, have fun, take it back to your dojo. That's what I do. I play. That's how we come up with stuff. So if we do this, all right, if we do this and I am in a cross stance and I come here and I've got my earth, water, and fire, okay, as opposed to earth, wind, and fire, which was a great group. I'm dating us. That's anyway. All right. All right. And so 1, 2, 3. That was pretty cool. Well, I'll be right back. All right. So not really an elemental theorist, but I like to play. But oh my gosh. Thomas, what'd you feel?
Just collapsed.
Just collapsed. Okay? No, we weren't playing. No. Thomas doesn't play. He's been with me long enough that if point's not working, he just kind of looks at me like, what are you doing? So, but now, when you try this at home, and I do encourage you to try it at home, please do so safely. All right? Just be good. Now, alternatively, we won't do a cross stance or anything like that. I do want to bring up an episode from Discovery. Whether you like Discovery or not, it was very painful to watch the first season. I hear it gets better in the third season. Haven't watched that yet. But in the first season, or in the first episode, Michael Burnham, the main character, is arguing with the captain of the Shinzo, and they're arguing about something. And she goes up and violently goes, boom! Essentially doing an Edge of Forever, okay? Most of the times when we see somebody doing a neck pinch in Star Trek, it's, oh, we're fighting, oh, and I come up and, but in this scene, the way that it was cut, it looks like she just goes, snap! And the guy, of course, they go out. So I'm not going to do it on Thomas. I like Thomas, but just so people know, Stomach 10 does, it really does respond well to strikes, okay? So me, I'm just pushing in, and he doesn't like that. Just imagine if I'm going that. So real world, okay, he's a big football fan, but I don't know how long ago it was, but there was an argument on a soccer field, and one guy comes up and he does that, and the guy falls. Now, I know soccer players, professional soccer players, male and female, have a bad reputation of faking injuries and going, oh my God, and sometimes it is really obvious. But in my personal opinion, as a master Kyusho instructor, he was not faking it. Now, we don't see where the other guy's thumb was, all right? But if we take on say that position, and he just does this, okay? And if I can, I'll put the little picture up there. Well, let me turn around. That's where my thumb is. We'll just move the collar. My thumb is on 10. Boom. I don't need to put any other points. Boom, jam that in there. He's going to go out. And if he's not going to go out, he's at least going to go to the ground. Okay? So, with this, be careful. I encourage, in fact, all these techniques, I encourage a professional trained instructor to be with you. But if you're going to be doing it at home, I've already put a warning up at the beginning of this video. Just don't be stupid, okay? Especially with this one. What'd you think? Edge of Forever. Oh my gosh. So yes, that can be pretty wicked. I want you to be careful, okay? I want you to be careful with this. I always repeat it every single time. Be good to your uke, okay? We want to train hard. We want to make sure that we can do the technique, but we also want to keep our ukes safe from harm. So, did you like it? Did you not? Leave a comment below. Thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Share if you haven't. And like I said in all the other episodes, if you hadn't seen them, there's a book. Yes, there is a book. You can get it. It's got all the techniques. It's got some history. It's got, ooh, look at those pictures. It's sweet. And you know what? You can get it from Amazon today. Link in the description below. Or you could get it from me. Email right there. So I'll sign it, send it off. It'll be great. So, yeah, that's all I got. Take this back to your dojo. Play, have fun. Always remember to be good to your uke. And I'll see you on the next episode. Hey there. I really hope you liked this episode. For more content from me, Sensei Mish, hit the subscribe button below. If you're not watching this on YouTube, that's okay too. Like, subscribe, share, do all those really cool social media things that everyone asks you to do. And until the next video, train hard, be safe.